Did you miss me? I guess not! Whoa, let's do this shit! Why, hello there, YouTube. It is I, WackJob, and I have returned after a long hiatus. New show, new look. Yes, I have a beard now. I liked it. So, welcome to what is the Band Show. I'm your host, WackJob, and I'm gonna review banned movies, even share facts with you. So I thought I'd start with a personal favorite of mine, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Let's go with the review first. So, directed by Toby Hooper, starring Marilyn, something. I can't remember her name now, and Gunnar Henson. So this is a 1974 classic slasher horror where a group of young people on a road trip encounter some lunatic called a Hitcher, and then they end up coming across the house that belongs to the Sawyer family. And of course they have a run-in with Leatherface, one of the most notorious killer villains. So anyway, they all get picked off one by one and it turns into a fight for survival. So that's what I can tell you on the story. So what did I like about this? Well, I liked that this was inspired by true events. Yes, the crimes of Ed Gein, who was a notorious grave robber. It also inspired Norman Bates from Psycho. I also enjoyed the whole what you don't see in this. See, there's very lacking gore in this movie, and we see a lot, well, not lots of it. And we do see some, human bones made into furniture. And of course, Leatherface wearing another human face, which of course is what, we see in there. But I like how it also leaves it to the imagination for your mind to fill in the blanks. I do love that, and I do really enjoy that, whole scenario and stuff. All that evil and that. I also like the supporting characters like Pa, Hitcher, and Grandpa. Grandpa looked like a dummy at that point, but also he only did that scenes with him was all done in one day, cause it was so hot there. But of course, the cinematography is quite good as well, to say it's low budget and independent. And I do enjoy the whole kind of, like, the look of Leatherface in this. Hats off to Gunnar Henson, because he really, really suffered in that costume as Leatherface, and wasn't having the best of times. But yeah, I like the whole news bulletin thing as well, saying it's based on a true story and stuff. That is pretty creative, I have to say. Yeah. Oh, what else can I tell you? It's quite nicely paced. This also has a guy in a wheelchair in there too, so it's not discriminative against disabled people at all. Plus, they're not afraid to go all out and do some kills in there. Despite the movie killing, we always see one on-screen death, I believe, in this movie. Well, no, two on-screen deaths in this movie. So anyway, what am I gonna rate this movie? Do I have anything that I didn't like? I don't think so. So, I will give the Texas Chainsaw Massacre A about 5 whacks out of 5 because I love it. And this movie did get banned in 1974 when it came out, despite Toby Hooper intending for it to be a PG movie, which we'll cover now in the facts. The reason for the movie's lack of gore is because Toby Hooper, the director, intended for the movie to be a PG rating. But of course, this didn't get that rating. It got not an R rating, but an X rating, and it was banned. During one scene, Gunnar Henson really cut Marilyn Burns by accident. The original title for the movie was Cheesehead, but to be honest, I don't know how that title fits or makes sense. The working conditions for the cast and crew were hell, as temperatures in the hot Texas heat went over 100. Gunnar Henson had suffered the most, as he had only one costume and a second costume in the final act, and they absolutely reeked of human sweat. In fact, Gunnar Henson even lost his mind at one point and really got into the character. In the final scene where he is going crazy with the chainsaw, the cast and crew all had to wait till he'd calmed down, as he was waving around a real chainsaw. Leatherface was of course inspired by the works of grave robber and killer Ed Gein. Of course, we all know that his work of making furniture out of human bones and skin was all inspiring for Leatherface. But of course, he also inspired 2 other psychos in horror, Buffalo Bill and of course the notorious Norman Bates. Gunnar Henson almost didn't get the role, but he fought hard and he got it. But I guess he soon later regretted the role because, well, of the hot extreme working conditions that they were in. The dinner scene was filmed throughout one day, as the actor playing Grandpa in the movie refused to sit in the makeup chair again to do any more scenes. Because of the movie's reputation for being banned, it would have been 12 years before a sequel even came about. The movie, of course, has been banned in many countries, and since then, the ban has been lifted and has gone on to be a cult favorite. Countries that banned it are such as Brazil in 1974, France until 1977, Germany until 1978, Australia until 1984, Finland until 1996, and Norway until 1997, and the United Kingdom until 1998. So there are your facts about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre that you may or may not know. Is there any that I've missed? Is there anything you knew that I didn't? Let us know down in the comments. And there you go. That is my whole review and facts on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Did you enjoy this movie? Have you learned anything new about it? Do share down in the comments below, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and to share with your friends. I've been your host, WackJob, and be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And until next time, don't have nightmares. Oh yes, you didn't think you'd see this again, did you, my twatter? Okay, well, I'll see you soon. Bye now!